Y'all, we gonna do this again, y'all. Sorry about that. I tagged a few people I could, but I want to tag my brother again. We gonna make it work, y'all. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. M-I-K-H-A. That's just Mikhail. There we go, brother. There we go. This one back on this. We moving along, y'all. We heading straight. Oh, I'm mad at the brother, man. We got to get some stuff straight, but the brother has got everything straight. Oh man, they say it was adding you, brother. What happened? Approve. There we go, brother. We adding, man. We making progress, y'all.
Oh, nice.
There we go. There we go.
Shalom, my brother.
Shalom.
How are you?
All right.
Nice to meet you, bro. Where's your partner?
Well, I was waiting on, he had left. We don't stay together now, but we stay in the area of each other.
Nice. I'm come from Germany, bro, and I always watching your videos, and I like it, bro. I like your job.
All right, blessings, man. Blessings to the Father for that, brother.
Yes. But now I have some questions to you, and I want to bring some topics out because I think it's very important to us to discuss these things.
All right.
Now, how can we start? We are starting with the truth. As a Hebrew Israelites, yeah, how long the Afro-American people know that they are Hebrew Israelites?
Well, we know through the curses because it said, as we look at the world, we look at one group of people that are actually being treated unfair. And then once we read scriptures, you see that this was the curse that was placed upon us to be treated unfair. And it also says that we was going in the curses that we was going to become a byword. We are called niggers. We are called African Americans. We are called black people. We are called Negroes.
Right?
What'd you say?
Deuteronomy 28.
I ain't say that again.
28, right? Deuteronomy 28, right?
Yeah, Deuteronomy 28. Yeah, correct.
But do you believe that there are some people they know like long time ago that they are Israelite? And can you believe that the Afro-Americans today, it's a new topic for them to say they are Israelites?
Well, yeah, because as we read in Jeremiah, when you read in Jeremiah, it say the Father gonna cause us to forget our heritage. So the people in in America forgot their heritage. I know I did. That's scripture in Jeremiah.
So now, listen quickly. The people in America forget their heritage, right?
Right.
Now, if they forget the heritage and they bring the topics back, and they now say they are Hebrew Israelites, do you think they have all the knowledge? Because if you see IUSC, how did they start? Or GOCC? We are here in Germany, we have people in Africa, we have people in France, and everybody of us has the same truth. But there is something different between us. There are some Israelites that was always Israelites and they knew it. And there's some Israelites today, they went far, far away. They say the people in Africa and everywhere else are Hamites and they can't be Israelites and la la la. It started like this. But now today you can see IUIC, they go to Ghana, they go to Uganda, they try to find out the truth, right? And they try to convert these people and talk to these people. But some videos before, I have something. A prophet never can lie. If a prophet once says something and like a prophecy, like the 12 tribe debate. They say like, yes, the Southern Americans are Hebrews. Then we have some people from India, they are Hebrews. They have no proofs to that. No one can prove that. And they bring these topics out. This is first of all. Second, they started to say to their own brothers, they are Hamites. And third, they started to say, yeah, to fighting everybody on the streets and tell these people, yeah, who is Hamite, who is Ishmaelite, and etc. and etc. What I want to say is very clear. If someone is lied once, yeah, now he comes to the truth and he see the African are starting to tell them, hey, look, we was always Israelite. Still today we are doing the circumcision. Still today we are keeping the Shabbat. Hey, if my brother dies, I have to marry his wife. We are doing the traditional marriages. The garments, you people, you're trying to make your own garments and stuff. But in Africa, this is a traditional dress.
And you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So the Hebrew Israelites are, the most of them, like 80% of them, are liars, false prophets. Because if a prophet say these people are Hamites, he should prove it. And if he prove it wrong, that things are wrong, because today we can prove easily that the people from Ghana, Cameroon, Angola, Congo, we have the people from Zanzibar, South Africa, even, now listen, some Hamites are Israelites. This is the problem. That's why Abraham was always saying that's why Paul said it's not him, he's the Israelite who is the Israelite from the flesh. And it's only not him that is the Israelite that he comes from Abraham. He that is newborn, he should be an Israelite. And the other points, like, yes, we are better or greater than the other nations. This is the truth. We can see it on Revelation 7. It says that we Israel, we should rule, right? But what do the prophets do in America? They started to say they fall down from heaven to their slave ships. They went directly to America as slaves, and there they become, like in the 20th century, the Israelites.
Well, see,
everybody's a Gentile, and then they started to say, we know who are the 12 tribes of Israel, and now they are getting an awakening, and they're starting to see the truth that, oh, not everybody of us are Israelites, because a lot of the Americans are a mixed race, brother. The Hamites went with the Americans to slavery. You know that?
Hey, well, brother.
Even in the ancient,
brother.
Even in the ancient time, 1 second. Even in the ancient time, Moshe went from the hills down. He saw the Israelite started to do voodoo and all these things, and he killed them. He killed many of them and say, hey, stop to doing that, worshiping the mummy waters, the water gods or the other gods, and the cow and the stuff. So the Israelites are idol worshiper. This means the so-called Israelites, they need salvation first. This means that the 12 tribes should be found first. They should be clean their hearts, yeah, should be newborn, yeah, and this is the mission. But how can that be? The Israelites today, they don't want to clean their heart. They don't want to change their minds, and they are attacking people like, we are black, Christ was black, everybody of us black, and you know, the other are Hamites, the other are Ishmaelites, and the other, you American white people, you know, you are nothing. So, false prophets.
Hey, well, brother, now, I want to say this. Because the 12 tribe chart was a teaching of Moses and not really of identity. When you really boils down, it's only 2 tribes. Israel make up the many people. When you see America twist everything around. When you talk about the Indians who first settled here, those were the children of Israel. And like you said, they wanted to do sorcery. But they came over here with the Hamites, which are your Moors, the people who created handwriting and all those things. So those are part of the nations of Assyrians. And if you read in the Apocrypha, or even if you read in Jeremiah or 2 Kings, it tells you Judah stayed. Israel was the one that left and came to a further country, like America. Because that was the further country. Because, see, a lot of people don't understand, America was never inhabited 500 years ago. There wasn't nobody in this land. All you had was animals over here in America. You didn't have people in America. So this land was first inhabited by the Hamites and by Israel. So that's the missing piece to history.
By Hamites, my friend, the Israelites. Luke 21:24. Where did this prophecy happen?
But this prophecy happened. That's why I say you can read in 2 Kings chapter 17.
Luke 21:24. Where did this prophecy happen?
In what chapter?
You will die by the swords and will be thrown down and will be taken.
Where? What are you talking about it?
Luke 21:24. You can read it, my friend. Where did this prophecy happen?
Luke 21:24. 21:24, it say, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword and be led into captivity into all the nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down. That happened, like I told you, Israel went into slavery first. Judah, which was in Jerusalem, which was in Africa, that happened around that time. See, Jesus is not what we think. Jesus is Joshua. See, all these are mysteries of the Bible. So this Jesus character is simply your Jeremiah character, because Jeremiah was talking to the Jews about the destruction of Jerusalem. Jerusalem was on destroyed one time. It wasn't destroyed many times like they have lied to us. So when Jerusalem was destroyed by the Gentiles, which are the Chaldeans, who the Assyrians set up, that's when the Jews was brought to America. And the Jews was mostly brought to your southern states. You know. So Israel was already in this land before Judah got here. Now, don't get me wrong, Judah is dispersed all around Africa too. Because some people did listen to Jeremiah and they did flee before the Gentile was able to destroy it. But a lot of people didn't listen to Jeremiah when Jeremiah prophesied this. So that's why a lot of Judah got destroyed. But Israel came over here willingly. Israel didn't come over here on slave ships. The only people came over here on slave ships was Judah. These are facts. And this is what they hide from us in history. So this is the missing piece to the puzzle.
Now, watch this. Disobedience, right?
Yeah.
Can you see that? Now, wait. I want to show you that fully. By 722 BC, the northern kingdom of Israel was conquered by Assyrian, and all of the 10 tribes of Israel were taken to captivity. But others escaped, and most of them came to Africa, right? 2 Kings 17. Only Judah and Benjamin in the southern kingdom remained. Right. Judah also sinned and was captured together with Benjamin by Babylon in 580 BC. 2 Kings 24 and 25. Now, during this capture, verse 26 of chapter 25 shows us that a great number of Jews came to Africa, right? We should not forget the 10 tribes who ran away years back and have already settled and moving to new places in Africa. The notable ones among the 10 tribes are Dan, Gad, and Asher. Judah was in captivity for 70 years according to Jeremiah 25, 11 and 13, then came back to bring forth the Messiah Christ. Can you see that? Now, again, in AD 70, Judah was conquered by the Romans and the temple burned down. Matthew 24, 1 and 2.
Hey, brother, I don't mean to cut you off, but that was not true. See,
That's not the truth.
They saw fake.
Okay. Okay, go on.
But go ahead. Well, see, and see, this is how they changed them. If you pay attention to Daniel prophecy 7 and 25, Daniel seen a vision of them changing the set times and the law. And the key word when Daniel say set times, they changed the time when Jerusalem was really destroyed. They changed the time of when Jesus was going to really appear. Because when you read Colossians chapter 4 and 11, Jesus means just us. So Jesus is the generation of the Levites that's going to bring in the new covenant to the people of Jacob and Israel. That's what Jesus really means. You can read it Colossians 4 and 11. Jesus is not one person. It's the group of Levites who the Father has purified to bring forth the new covenant, as Jeremiah said. The new covenant would not be made like it was made with your forefathers.
If you would say Jesus is not one person, if you start with Adam, you go to people like Solomon, and then you go forward
Solomon
to
is
say
not
that
one person.
Christ, it's okay. You can say it like this, but you cannot say that Jesus was not only one person's like only one person, brother. And this is not the truth.
Go to Colossians chapter 4.
Look.
Colossians chapter 4.
We are going forward. We are going forward. I don't want to catch you now, brother, because it is even, how can I say, it is even something for you Americans, because you Americans have one big problem, you don't know your history. Those who manage to trace their family's roots can also be seen in the New Testament of the Bible. A good example is Enock, who was from the tribe of Asher, Luke 2:36. The other example are the 12 disciples of Christ, yes, who came from the 10 tribes except Judah Iscariot, who was the only from the tribe of Judah. Now that they are scattered in all four corners of this world, how can we know to identify the Hebrews? Tell me that.
All right, brother.
How can you identify the Hebrew Israelites? Like now, you say we know the 12 tribes, and they don't know even how to worship in the Holy Spirit. They don't know how the angels comes down in the human flesh.
I'm finna prove it to you. Let me prove it to you.
Let me prove it to you.
I'm finna tell you something you never heard before.
You claim to say you are a Levite, right?
Hey,
I was shocked.
Hey,
how can you prove that?
I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you. Can I show you? Let me show you.
Wait 1 second. Why do you people giving you people Hebrew names?
Ooh.
Yeah, like Yasharallah and I don't know what. Yeah, names that is not yours. Yeah, if you don't even know the true language of this ancient people at that time.
Hey, I'm speaking Hebrew to you now, brother. You don't understand me. I'm speaking Hebrew to you now. But look, let me tell you the true history that you never heard before. I'm gonna tell you the history that you never heard before. Now you can't find this on Google. You can't find the spirit of truth on Google. These are my pages. Okay, all right, okay. Well look. All right.
I want to know from you people, because you are the Hebrews.
Hey, don't ever confuse me with a Hebrew camp boy. Don't ever confuse me with a Hebrew person that reads the book.
Where the name Hebrew Israelite or Hebrew
come from? Let me explain something to you, brother.
This Hebrew.
Let me explain something to you, brother. Let me explain to you why you have braces in your mouth. I'm gonna explain to you why you got braces in your mouth. That's an American custom. Now America is the fake heaven, because heaven is gonna be on earth, right? America is your fake heaven. So all the Jews in Israel was brought to the artificial heaven, the artificial Jerusalem. Now, how do we know that? I'm not never saying we wasn't dispersed around the four corners, but this is the main section we was brought to, because this is the new land where the Indians, which are the children of Israel, settled. This is also where the saints came marching in. That's why you have professional sports over here. You have professional sports in America because, again, you have most of your Jews in America. That's why you have, can nobody play professional sports but God chosen men? You can't find people to run this fast. You can't find people to jump this high. You can't find people to do these things that nobody else can do in this world. That only happens in America. That's why when America play Olympics, they show you who they got. They show you they got the Jews in their hand. So the Jews are in America, not understanding that some of our forefathers did listen to the prophets. So they did get out of Dodge when it was time for their destruction. So I'm not saying, I'm not taking that away from you. But to say we are the real Israelites, yes, we are the real Israelites. But we are the real Israel. Our light is not going to come on until we receive truth. And the world was divided. Hey, let me tell you this, though.
Let me tell you this. I know some of you people.
Man, you're not listening, brother.
You know that.
You talking about dates.
You people know that you are Israelites.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Because
I am a real Bantu. You know what I'm saying? I came from Africa.
Talking too much,
we know the spirituality. We never lost our custom.
Where the father gonna call his son? Hey, where's the father gonna call his son from? The father said, I'm gonna call my son out of Egypt. This Egypt. The father said, I'm gonna call my son out of Egypt. That's what the New Testament tells us. Don't the New Testament tell us that? So the Levites, it's the father's son. The father set the Levites aside. That's the true father. That's the doorway to the father, the Levites.
What do you always want with the Levites? Do you want me to show you who are the Levites, brother? Go to 2 Kings 8:21.
Hey, brother.
2 Kings 8:21.
You can't show me. You can't show me because I know.
Wait, we are going forward because some things you do not answer because I
answer. You're not listening. You already know
the 12 tribes of Israel, who they are. Now I want to show you that. Okay, quickly.
Hey, brother, you can't show me nothing, man. Present your information, brother. You don't really know what you're talking about, brother. This is USA under Satan's authority, man.
Word from Atlaf, okay? States, don't fall to the typical argument, a Jew Cohen, blood, DNA test. It proves nothing. This is only.
I ain't taking no DNA test to find this information, man. I came from heaven with it.
Wait 1 second. Which does not prove anything. The real Hebrew test is your ancestry, where you originated from, Africa, such as Ghana, Niger, Sudan, Chad, South Africa, Congo, Angola, etc., and some other countries there, which likely prove a true Hebrew. If you were in Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, enslaved in Europe, Caribbean islands, America, Brazil, or Portugal, then you are likely a true Israelite, right? Is that what he said? But the thing, how do you want you, like you are there, that you are Israelite, brother? I can prove it easily with the Bible. Because all my countries, all the lands, all the trees, all the names of our forefathers, even the how can I say, even the cities of our countries are inside the Bible. Let me prove it to you quickly, brother, because all the world should laugh like you people. I don't know, you okay, you're sitting there with your brother.
Hey, keep saying you people, brother. Hey,
some of you people
go to Isaiah 42, brother. I smell jealousy in the air. I smell jealousy, man. I smell jealousy? Somebody jealous.
Why should a Hebrew, because I am, and I can prove it easily, why should a Hebrew?
Hey, brother, like me, you might be a Hebrew, but you ain't a Levite.
Brother, I am not mixed. I am not a Levite. I can prove it easily.
I know you ain't a Levite because you ain't resonate with me. All Levites resonate with me, bro.
This was the same thing that you had with the other brother last time, brother. You Levite here, Levite there. I am more Levite than you think because I know to keep in the things of the tabernacle, brother.
Oh, I am the tabernacle, brother. Tabernacle with me.
Now look at these. All the countries, yeah, all the countries. And from Africa, and all the tribes from Africa are inside the Bible. Kabasele. Then you start. Let me show you that quick, brother. You never seen that things.
We
Hey,
start here
brother,
with
edify your people, brother,
look
because
at
you
here,
ain't showing me nothing, bro. You
Burundi,
showing me a lot of stuff
Burundi,
typed
and
up.
look at here. You can see everything. Yeah,
I can't see.
all the cities from
Hey,
Burundi. Now let's go forward. Congo, the name origin of Congo. Watch in my blogs. Here, what means that? The Lembas, Lovanium, Kinshasa, Maluku. You want to tell me something about the Levites? Where they come from? From the Middle East? Where is the true Israel? Where
over here
is
in
the true
America,
Israel? In the Middle
Judah
East,
and
right?
Israel.
For you is the you can. What do you think? If the bombs fall, where you want to
Hey,
go?
I'm finna
To the
prove you
Middle East?
wrong. Hey, I'm finna prove you wrong with the testament of Abraham because this is what the father told Abraham was gonna happen to his kids. He said,
Go,
your
brother,
kids will
go
go in a
forward.
strange country that is not their own. They will be mistreated for 400 years. And out of that
I'm
400 years,
listening.
they're gonna come out of Egypt. That's what prophecy was given to Abraham. So what foreign country did you go to? We left Africa. We came over here. This is the foreign country we came to. This in the Bible.
I'm
This in the book of Abraham. It's in the Apocrypha. We came to this foreign country and was enslaved. We became a byword. Y'all never became a byword, brother. A byword means
brother.
we've been called many
Your
names.
problem is you don't know the history. Do
I
you
know the
know
history,
Leopold
brother.
II
I know the
King?
hidden
Do
history,
you know
brother. I
what
know the
happened in
mysteries of
Africa?
history.
And do you know the truth about Africa? The spirituality about Africa. In Israel, you should have all kinds of animals. You should
Brother,
have
he
goats,
said he's
silver,
saying that
valleys,
none of them.
waterfalls. You should have hills. You should have weather like rainy weather. And we are coming to that soon, my brother. That's why Israel is not the Middle East, my friend. Easily, I can prove it to you that Israel is not the Middle East. And you people are mixed with Gentiles.
Hey,
And
brother.
you thinking you're full blood and stuff like this. I have to laugh. Because you have to come back to your spirituality. You have to find out who you are. You have
Brother,
to
do you
come
eat
back to
flesh?
your brother.
Hey, do you eat flesh, brother? You know who you talking to? Hey, I just want to know, do you know who you talk? You say you watch my videos. Do you know who you talking to? Hey, turn the
I'm
camera
listening.
around right quick. Let's get something understood, brother. Because you keep telling me about these
I
brothers
want to
here in
show that
America.
people the verses. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey, hey,
Because
no,
I
let me
like
say
to
something,
show
brother.
the
Hey,
truth.
hey, let me say something. I don't keep the
I'm not
Torah.
talking some rubbish stuff like we are the Hebrew Israelite. I know
Hey,
the
brother,
12
you,
tribes are.
hey, you jealous, man. You sound jealous, brother. Because who are you talking? Do I say that on my videos? Have you heard me say that? So don't compare me. It's I'm comparing you to the dirty Africans over there where you at. So don't compare me to the people you looking at. My teachers don't never include no 12 tribe chart. My teachers don't never include no Torah. You don't never hear that from me. All my brother. So where you getting that from? Let me and you
Because
talking. That's me and you
you are
deal.
the first one that I get into. You are not the last. I go to Shikari, I go to IORC, I go to GOCC. The thing is, you people lost the wisdom. You take the
What you
wisdom
did? You
away
got the
and
wisdom?
take the evil.
Well, teach me something.
You people take the intelligence of this world and you
Teach me
thinking
something.
if you read the Bible, you know everything. This is your problem. Some of you people are really prophets. I know that because I'm a spiritual man. But the problem you should learn, and if you want to learn, you have to go back, and not to the Middle East, my friend. You should go back to Africa because
I
the
went up,
spiritual
brother. Hey, I went up. I ain't got to go to Africa
brother,
to find the truth. I went up.
brother. You ain't go to. You should.
I
You
went
have
up.
to. You must.
I went up and I came back down to find the
Brother,
truth,
we are
brother.
here.
I ain't go to no Africa.
We are here. We are here. I'm not fighting my
Hey,
own brother. I only try to tell you things and to
you
show
can't
you
tell
some
me nothing,
small
brother.
things.
You can't tell me nothing,
No.
man.
So
You're not saying
you
nothing.
think look, it's not good if we are talking like this. I don't want to go far away out of the topic because it's very important. Some people outside there want to listen to the truth. They want to know what you know and they want to know what I know. You know what I'm saying? So this is very important. Let's stay there. Now, a remnant. If we go to the first King 11:37, we will see that a remnant of the Jews, that you say only the Jews left Israel, the remnant of the Jews stays still today where the Jews come from. Do you want to give you that verse?
Do what? Where the Jews come
Only the
from?
Jews went out of Africa. Only the Jews went to slavery. Even the Hamites went to slavery, my brother. And some other ethnies. And you met some other people there, over there in America, and you mixed with them. So,
hey, Israel did. Israel mixed with the people.
Brother, look at this now. The other peoples can read very soon and very clearly. 1 Kings 11 and 37. It's there. You can see that, like they say, well, only Jews left. No, the most Jews, they stayed where they are. Then they are still today in Israel, and it's not in the Middle East. It's in Africa, brothers and sisters. Now, look at this.
Hey, Africa is the Middle East, man. Africa is the Middle East, brother. What are you like?
Brother, this for me, this is the Arab state. If you today, the people could say to you, where is Israel? You would say it's in the Middle East, or you would say this is a part of Africa. You have to say Israel is in the mid of Africa. And I will prove it to you sooner and easily. Now watch this. A mixture of Israel and Canaanites. Judges 3, 4, and 5 and 6 says like this. Now listen, my friend. That Israel dwelt among the Canaanites, and they took their daughters to be their wives, and gave their daughters to their sons, and served their maid ones. This kind of mixture can make the two become one. And since they were all black, okay? Now, who are the Canaanites? If you see these things here, right here, you will see easily and fast that the Hebrew Israelite, that we are, Angola, Cameroon, Zanzibar, South Africans, we are like one people today with the Hamites. So it is not easy to identify a Hamite from an Israelite, because the Hamite land is Israel. And you people are the people who has to come back to Israel. Now, we are going to Zephaniah, 3. Zephaniah 3 and 10. Brother, I love your things, because you are not like the other ones who says no white man can go enter the kingdom and stuff. But I want you people, to know about your heritage, because you have to rebuild Wakanda, my friend. You know what I'm saying? And it's not in America.
Right, Tevin.
Now, from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my suppliants, even the daughters of my dispersed, shall bring mine offering. Where they come from, where the Israel live, beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. And that's why you can see that they was mixed, always with the Canaanites. And no, we know that we are the Hebrews. Brothers, wash your heart. Come to the spirituality of the real spirituality, and then all of the, like 80% of this so-called soldiers outside there, like, we are the Hebrews. You attacking the white man like this, brother. Some of this white man will helping you out of these topics, my friend. They have to rebuild Israel. You know what I'm saying? But you people, you never understand. You are kings, brother. You don't know how to handle these things. 2021, we will see a change. 2021, we will see a change, my brother. We will see that all over the world, the people will know who are the Israelites. This will be no more a fight who are the Israelites or not. And some topics will come. The thing is, if you now, because you have the chance now, going back to where you come from, and it is Africa, I told you, and you start to rebuild Africa, you will make money. You will make a lot of things. You will change a lot of things. But the Americans are fighting their own brothers. Now, do you want to say something, brother?
Well, yeah, because, and brother, a lot of what you said, I actually agree with. You know, and I guess the only thing that kind of made me more when you said I'm not like the rest of them, because I don't. So I guess you recognize that, and I see where you're coming from. You know, so what you're saying is a lot, but what you're missing is the mystery of what you're saying. And if you was to listen to the mystery of what you're saying, you will be able to present your information a whole lot better, brother. And that's what you probably, if you want to hearken down to the information and humble down, I'll be glad to give it to you. You know, because what you're saying are right, but a lot of stuff you kind of saying it the wrong way because you don't have the whole mystery, the whole truth. You know, so I will tell you that because the world was only divided into 12 parts. This is simply the 12 hour. And like you said, if you're a spiritual person, you will understand that. Because this is the 12th hour, this is the darkest hour. So that's how the world wasn't divided with dates. It wasn't divided with.
I can tell you this is not the 12th hour, my friend. There are some.
Hey, well, okay, well, look, hey, let me read the scripture then. Hey, let me read the scripture in 2nd Esdras. I'm gonna read the Apocrypha for you because these are mysteries, brother. You ain't never heard this before. This ain't on Google. This come from heaven. But I'm gonna read it to you. It's in black and white. It say, for the world had lost his youth, and the times been to wax old. For the world is divided into 12 parts, and the 10 parts of it are gone already, and half of the 10 part, and there remaining that which is after the half of the 10 part. So he telling Esdras that the world was only divided into 12 parts, and when Jerusalem was destroyed, it was already the 10th hour. So Jeremiah prophesied that the Jews was going to be in captivity for 70 years. Now I told you in Daniel, Jeremiah prophesied that the Jews was going to stay in captivity for 70 years. Now the fake Jews set up Jerusalem in 1948. Now you have this mass awakening of the Levites, which are of the Jews, to wake up after the 70 years was over with. See, this is not a coincidence. And these are the mysteries of the changing of the times. Because with the dates that we use from Google, it don't line up with how the world and how the prophets divided the world, because God don't divide the world in 12 parts. And that's why Jesus said, nobody know that hour, not even the angels, but God. We didn't know we was going to be waking up at this time because we lost our heritage. But God knew what time he was going to turn us on. And he turned his sons on, which are Levi, at the 12th hour. This is the 12th hour. This is finna be the last day of this age, and we finna enter the new heaven. And that's what we don't understand.
So I don't want to say something against it. You know why? Because a preacher has always to say this is the last hours. You know, we have a lot of last hours.
I just proved it to you.
We have a lot of last hours. We have the last hour of
Enoch. We didn't.
Wait, we had the last hour of Christ. We have the last hour of Moshe in Egypt. We have the last hour of Jeremiah, Assyrian captivity, Babylonian captivity.
Brother, listen.
We have the last hour, even if the time that you went to
I hate talking to people that's not going to listen. Turn to Daniel 7:25. You're not listening, though. You hear me, but you're not listening. You're not eating the food. You got to eat the food. Then you got to let it digest. Now turn to Daniel 7:25 for me.
I agree with it. I agree with that, what you say. But I want only to tell you, there's a lot of things missing. This means you're not the prophet.
Hey, you're not listening, brother. Hey, brother, I'm not finished. Hey, it's a waste of my time. Hey, brother.
And their child will
I let you talk for about 10 minutes.
Because a lot of
brother, look.
People,
you want to hear yourself talk. He's arrogant with no knowledge. Yeah, he really is. He really. And he's trying to be nice with it. Hey, look. Hey, brother. Hey, look. I let you talk, right? I let you talk, right?
Are we kings here?
Brother, I let you talk.
Go forward. I'm waiting because you're a prophet.
I'm
waiting.
You're not listening.
I'm from
Hey, brother.
And I think in America is the best.
Well, peace. Hey, brother, like I tell all my brothers, I love you, brother, dearly. I hope you find your way. And if you know, brother, well, then you know. I'm not going to convince. I'm not here to make you know. I'm here to give you food. This is the Last Supper. If you already ate the information, continue your path, because you can't agree with me if you saying I'm not who I am.
Would be the last hour, like you say. A lot of us will go to hell, my friends, because
you don't know when the last hour is unless you're a servant of God. The only way you know the last hour, pastors don't know the last hour.
but I know I going with the times. So I know what has to be fulfilled and what has to happen that we should come to the last hour. And this is not the last hour. Prepare yourself, my friend. Because a lot of things is not happening yet. I don't want to give prophecies because this is not the time to give prophecies to you because this is not this topic. Okay? I don't want to give you food like this. Yeah, if this no going nowhere because you're not even understand the small things that I say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't you like you are. I don't want even to attack your worship. You not even know how to worship directly to the Most High because nobody shows you. But you say you are the Levite, right?
Hey, thank you, brother.
The Levites know the mystery of the tabernacle, but I don't think so that you know that.
You don't think so?
Because
what's the mystery then, brother? Hey, what's the mystery? What's the mystery? What's the mystery? Tell me what the mystery is. Tell me what the mystery of the tabernacle is. I know the mystery of it. You tell me. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Brother, we keep the tabernacle like long time. You know, if you want to find the tabernacle, go back there where it come from and listen.
Okay, now stop. Now stop. Now listen. Hey, I'm gonna tell you how you lying.
Oh man. How you can worship or how you can get the Holy Spirit in the tabernacle? Because hey, brother, it's very easy. Me here, I'm doing spiritual healings.
Bro, I'm not gonna
helping people with prophecies. So I have a tabernacle where people can enter and get answers. You know what I'm saying? And this is the problem of the Americans. Yeah, right there.
Hey, brother.
They're not
brother,
even,
you ain't let me talk, brother. So I'm not finna.
Do not even believe.
I hate to be rude.
Those things. Never heard from.
Hey, I hate to be rude, brother. Hey,
people are giving prophecies.
Hey, I hate to be rude, brother, but I'm not finna sit here and keep listening to you, and you're not gonna let me talk because you ain't saying nothing, brother. Hey, I'm not gonna, brother.
To get an answer from the Most High.
Hey, brother.
And these are some people.
Hey, peace.
Some people who know the truth about these things.
Hey, brother. Hey, we gonna since you don't want to hear me talk, and you don't want to I hear what you saying, but you don't hear what I'm saying. That's why I'm able to give you food. You can't give me no food because you just talking. All you doing is blah, blah, blah. Half of the stuff you saying I already know, but you can't seem to realize I already know that because you're not listening. All you doing is talking.
You already
like
know
you doing right now. You talking.
Israelites living in Africa.
Hey, brother, we're not really getting nothing done, brother, because I try to present something to you to bring us on the same level. I said it twice. You still ain't understand it. So it's not edifying nobody, brother. So my thing to you, you could call me on Messenger. If we can do this on Messenger. But with the mysteries I have, if you're not gonna eat them, it's a sense of me, not
brother,
even.
Give me 2 questions. Give me 2 questions for you.
Well, go ahead and make sure they're questions.
And answer me these questions, okay? Because some questions of you that ask, you was like eating it off. Now, where is the biblical Israel?
They in America, but they also scattered. Majority of them are in America, but they are scattered around the 4 countries. That's facts. If you read,
where is the where is the biblical Israel?
Hey, wasn't they gonna go to a strange land? Ain't America a strange land? Brother, hey, I want to say this. The Israelites was from the tropics, right? If I'm from a tropical region and I come to a land with 4 seasons, it would be a strange land to me because I'm used to hot weather. So if I come to America, this is the strange land because it has 4 seasons. We are from the tropics. Jacob and Israel are from the tropics. So if I come to this land with 4 seasons, that's a strange land. Next question. Hey, no, don't give me next question, brother. I'm finna log off. Hey, I don't want to hear that, brother. Next question, man. Next question.
So you should come from one of these tribes or these lands.
Like I'm not worried about that, man.
Next. Congo, Angola, 39%. Senegal, you should come from one of these questions. And you say
hey,
the Israelites are all
brother, you asked me a question, I gave you an answer. Give me your next question.
Next question.
Give me your next question.
No problem. I know you American are very proud, but
next question, brother.
Look, the question is, how can Israel be in the Middle East, yeah, or Northeast Africa, if Israel should have valleys, gold, brass, all kind of animals, and Israel should have hills and mountains, waterfalls, and all. It should be large, large. This Israel in the Middle East today is goes into Germany like 2 times. You know how small this is? And okay, give me an answer, Prophet.
Brother, I tell you this, man. I don't get caught up in those doctrines because our landmass is the tropics. Wherever the sun belt is, that's where we stayed in Africa. Africa is one big landmass. Ain't no such thing as Germany. Ain't no such thing as Asia. You got Northern Africa and you got Southern Africa. That's it. All them lands in between China, all that's connected to Africa. Africa one big landmass, like America one big landmass. It's just split up in whoever conquered it, I put a name on it. It's like when you cut off a piece of land, you mark your property. So when you get caught up in names, that's just marking the property. But brother,
from Africa.
Hey, I want to tell you this. Hey, I want to tell you this, and I gotta go, brother. I want to tell you this, and I gotta go. Because Jacob and Israel is in Babylon the Great. That's why it's great, because they have the Jews and they have Israel. That's why it's Babylon the Great. But brother, like I said, if you want to talk more, inbox me, brother. You know, it was good dialoguing with you. But
where was the ancient Babylon?
What?
Where was the ancient Babylon, and who was this people?
Well, no, the Great Babylon is here. The first Babylon.
Only one Babylon.
Hey, brother. Hey, like I said, hey, brother, you know. Hey, you know.
My friend.
Hey,
some
hey.
Words
Okay, hey, brother.
Like
hey.
Things, sometimes for 3 things.
All right. Hey, brother. I gotta go. Hey, I gotta go, brother. We're gonna do it again. I gotta go, brother. Peace, man. I want to thank you for coming on, brother.
Come back to the truth.
Thank you, brother.
Peace. You, bro. See you next time.
All right.
Peace.
Man, it was hard, y'all. It was hard, man. Hey, and see, that's why we attacking most of these camps. This brother, me and him can't see eye to eye really, because all he hears is what the camp's seeing. And when a lot of people think they see us on here teaching out of the Bible, they think we're teaching the doctrine of the camps, because that's what the camps have pushed around the whole world. Your modern day scribes and Pharisees, y'all, you know, they are really bringing forth this false information to deceive the elect children of God. Because God has an election. And that's what makes this Bible so cold. This Bible is for the elect generation. It's for the generation that God elected. So we are the generation that God has elected. So this is when all your scribes and Pharisees are going to raise up. This is when your Jesus characters was going to be walking the earth, battling with these scribes and Pharisees. And that's why we are arguing with these camp people, because they got people like that. Like this brother had a little knowledge, way better than these camp brothers, but he couldn't hear me because he think I'm one of the camp Americans. And he also has jealousy with him, because when you read, I always read this verse in my videos, y'all, because the Father gonna stir up jealousy, y'all. When the Father put his spirit back in these true people who've been enslaved in this country for so long, the world gonna get jealous, because America has made you think these people have been down for so long. But let me go to I always read this verse. It say, because many people be like, God ain't a living man. God is a living man. He showed you through the Bible. Moses was God. Isaiah was God. Jeremiah was God. With the Spirit. They wasn't the overseer of God, but they hold the Spirit of God. That's what Levites do, and that's why we touch on Levites so much. But Isaiah 42:13, y'all. It say, the Lord shall go forth like a mighty man. He shall stir up his seal like a man of war. He shall cry out, yes, shout aloud. He shall prevail against his enemies. So the Father's going to stir up jealousy, y'all. Well, I read that out the New King James. You read out the King James, it say jealousy. That's why I always read it out the I love that verse, y'all, because that's what y'all gonna see a lot on this platform, y'all. It's jealousy, man. I'm gonna read in the King James. It say, the Lord should go forth as a mighty man. He should stir up jealousy like a man of war. So this is really what's going on, y'all. But man, while we was talking history, y'all, I'm finna give y'all a history lesson, man. Because the world was divided into 12 parts, y'all. And this is proof. This is the 12th hour. Now, when we read verses like Daniel, man, I say this all the time. I don't know how much I can say it. Like Daniel foreseen this because Daniel was a Levite. Again, the father said he was going to disperse the Levites between Israel and Judah. The Levites was going to be scattered. So when you turn to Daniel 7:25, it say, he shall speak promised words against the Most High. He shall persecute the saints of the Most High. The saints of the Most High are the Levites. And he shall attend to change times. Now, how did they change times, y'all? Saying Jerusalem was destroyed multiple times. How else did they change times, y'all? They told you Jesus already came. How else did they speak promise against the Most High? They crucified the Levites who bring forth his message. How did they change times? They changed the information of the book. They made their own Bible. A Bible is a collection of books. That's why this Bible is put together for crafty counsel. This Bible changed times. When you get an Old and New Testament, a lot of people think the New Testament has already happened. No, the New Testament is being played out today. That's why we've been on Jesus so hard. Jesus is the group of the Levites that's coming back to bring forth the new covenant. So I say, and he shall persecute the saints of the Most High, and shall attend to change times and laws. They changed it with a pen, yes. You know, so when they changed these times and laws, the law was simply the law of life. The law that the Most High had before pen and paper was even here. The teaching that Moses gave. Moses taught the law. Moses didn't give you the law. He gave you a teaching of the law. So when they changed these times and laws, y'all, that's what got us really off the prophecy, y'all. And I always read this, y'all, in Revelations. Because many people say, believe the words of this book. But it don't say that. It say, in 1:13, it say, blessed is he who reads and those who hear the words of this prophecy. The Bible is a prophecy for an elect generation, y'all. So when you look up dates and you look at 2,000 years before Christ, man, that's fake. The world was only divided into 12 parts. That's why you have also, I don't know what the scripture is, but it say, the devil make you seem he have a long time, but his time is short. So the deception in this world was only really 70 years, y'all. And that's why we are breaking down the books of Jeremiah and the books of Isaiah. These were your two witnesses of Jerusalem. Isaiah was your first witness. Jeremiah was your second witness. And they killed both of them. The Jews killed Isaiah and they killed Jeremiah too. Your two witnesses that the God had brought forth. Brother, tell me when did I get angry with the brother? Now I get angry with somebody who don't listen, and my brother, people don't understand when they really seeing God. You know, and if we have this platform open for people to ask questions, you know, we don't do that, brother. That's a lie. Now, if you come in, a lot of people know they don't have truth. If you had truth, you'll be telling the world. So the truth cut off fake people and it make fake people feel unfunny, man. But we dialogue with women and brothers to prove people. How can other brothers come on here and ask questions and another brother can't? That means your spirit must not be right, because our spirit is 100. Our spirit is 100 with the Father. That's why we can put everything on the line every night. And if you have been watching, we do that every night. We put everything on the line on here every night to prove you we ain't lying. So if other people come on here and ask us questions, dialogue with us, then it's not us. Other people need to check their spirit. Because we hate lies. We here to cut lies off. So if we see a lie, we're going to cut it off. It's wartime. It's the war strolls. And that's what time we're not dealing with weak men and we're not dealing with hard-headed sisters. We're dealing with real men and we're dealing with real women. Real women follow men. Okay, hey, man, Me and my brother Will can testify for this right now. We could be in here talking about LeBron and Kobe. Most people gonna think we ain't arguing, but no, we talking about the passion though, because any true man like to speak truth. And if you have truth, you're gonna be passionate about it. And any real man gonna be able to see that. And that's where we coming from. We coming from passion. We not coming from hollering at nobody or trying to make nobody feel bad. No, we simply trying to give truth. We got kids, man. We got families. But we come on here all the time to present truth. We don't be on here laughing and playing. We come to bring truth. Yeah, see, people think, man, it's the sword, the Father say. And that's why many people don't understand what time we in. Daniel, and that's why I keep reading Daniel like that. They changed the set times. The set times are the prophecies that we was told orally. We weren't given a written prophecy. We was taught an oral prophecy. So when you write this book, you change that oral teaching to a written teaching, and the written teaching saying Jesus already came. The biggest lie I've been told. And that's the confusion. So the Father say, I'm going to plead with all flesh, with fire and sword. I read you Isaiah 42 to let you know God is a living man. Wherever man has purified himself enough to house God's spirit, he's become God. That's why Moses became God, the giver of direction of Israel and Jacob. Joshua became God, the giver of the Jacob and Israel. So God is always a living man. So any true person who really seeking God gonna listen to the spirit that's inside the man that's talking to him. But a lot of people come on here and want to say what they think. We don't tell people what we think. We tell people what we know. That's why we tell you witnesses from heaven. And I know if I wouldn't tell nobody I wasn't a witness from heaven. Now say I wouldn't tell nobody I was a witness from heaven. But if I seen somebody say that, I'm real enough to be like, this brother say he coming from heaven. Let me listen to this brother first before I ask him anything. I'm just going, because a wise man listen before he speak. That's how you know a wise man. So, like my brother say, man, we got that's about 7 women coming holding one man. We can see everything. Most people are naked to us. This in the Garden of Eden. Everybody naked. Before you come on here, before you present your question, we already see what angle you coming from. We can either cut you off or we can purify you. That's how the Father gonna plead with all flesh. I always tell people this. The Father not gonna say, oh, brother, you ain't have to say that. The Father ain't gonna say, oh, sister. No, the Father gonna simply cut you off because your spirit is not right. And that's why the Father's judgment is right, no matter what man or what woman say. The judgment is right. He don't care about people. The truth don't care about people. The truth make you get in line or cut you off. And that's why, see, Joshua's story, man, is actually going on today. And that's why we don't know these prophecies, because they have changed the set time. Joshua called the men of war. He ain't called the men that was, good dressers. He ain't called the men that was sweet talkers. He ain't called the men with smooth language. He ain't called the men that look pretty. He called the men that was going to be able to win the Father's war. We all soldiers. We all soldiers, man. You know. And our women are our healers. That's why we always tell our women, man, get out the way and go study herbs. You know, this is a man's job. So, brother, we never come in that way, man. No, it's passion. And what we do, we take it very seriously. Like getting your money, this truth is money. So when you mess with truth, you mess with our money. So, hey, you know how that go. You know how brothers feel about their money. So the way y'all feel about money is the way we feel about our truth. Because truth is the Father. And if that's our Father, that's what we protect. We outlaws to this world. I know if y'all know Pop, you know, we trade war stories. Jealousness, we despise. We hate a jealous man. You know, a jealous man don't worship God. They worship pen and paper. They worship the earth. They worship a pastor. They worship a book. They worship a woman. They worship kids. That's what a jealous man worship. A real man worship God. And they begin to lead the world. They begin to lead their woman. They begin to lead their child. They don't worship their kids. They don't worship their woman. And that's what men we bringing back. All the rest of the men get cut off. But that's why the world, man, is where it's at right now. Ain't no real men to till the earth. Your body is the earth. We're supposed to till the earth to plant a seed. So that's like right now, if you go plant a garden, the truth is like a garden. It produces fruit. But if you go plant a garden without tilling the ground first, can nothing grow? Can nothing grow? So these true men, these last days, finna till the earth, y'all, and they gonna help grow. That's why ain't no growth in this world. Everybody dead. The walking dead. And that's why I simply, man, I could come on here and cut a lot of Hebrews I talk to, be like, man, you eat flesh? You purified yourself yet? You still walking around like a zombie? You still walking around like a dead man, looking for body parts to eat on? Because that's what zombies do. So we are the walking dead, and we the people got to be raised from the dead, y'all. We was crucified. And y'all, that's the hit, man. History, y'all, is a mystery. History is a mystery, y'all. I got a video on it, and for this sake, y'all, I repost it. I probably need to do another one because I think I can make it more clear than what I did the first video. You know, that's why we always meditating, y'all, and we always, sometimes we might say the same thing, but we always meditating. We always going back to the Father to bring better truth back to y'all. You know, it's always, sometimes you can always season the food a little better than you seasoned it the first time. And brother, I want to tell you one thing, Ross, since you coming back on here, because I guess you're a humble brother for even coming back on here, because I remember you from the first time with these women who confessing they God. Like, I hate to be talk provocative, but hey, people need to hear the truth, man. Forget that. Like these women on here, like they got nuts that they can put on the table, you know, saying they God. Woman is not God, man. And the only reason man is God because he have the leadership, brother. And you came on here with these women saying they are God. No, man, woman ain't God, brother. And that's why in Revelation they tell you all men that's waking up to the Father's true government are not defiled by women. Which means these men that waking up have no kind of woman ways. That's why they won't be able to lead these women and kids. Because Isaiah let us know that these gods on earth are defiled by our women and children. I know before I woke up to the truth, brother, I want you to understand what I'm saying. I did everything basically off what a woman wanted or what my child wanted. I was doing nothing for the Father. And that's why women and kids rule over us right now as men. And I can say this because I was in their position. So until I woke up and found my true identity and what I really supposed to be on, which means keeping my Father's commandments, then I could raise my child up in the correct way. Then I could lead my woman down the correct road. I could guide her. I could give her something to follow. And that's what our brothers are missing. So all these men who defiled by women saying they are gods, we are defiled by them. Because a lot of us get caught up wanting to do everything for a woman. And that's what the book of Ezra explained to us. We work for the woman. We wipe our ass for the woman. We take baths for the woman. We kill each other for the woman. We go cross the sea for the woman. But we don't do nothing for God. And that's what we got to understand, brother. Hey, we tell you we is the Messiah. We don't see, brother, that's why I say, you don't listen, brother. You ain't never listened to our doctrine. Paul got his teaching from Jesus. Jesus means the Levites. If you read Colossians, if you will believe in the Bible and believe in the teachings of the Bible, Paul got all this information from a Jesus person, which is a Levite, which is Barnabas, which is called your teaching, the son of constellations. Barnabas was called the son of constellations for a reason. Because he was the son of constellations. So Paul got his teachings from Jesus, which is just us, which are simply just the Levites. So we don't follow Jesus, brother. We are Jesus. You got to have the ears to hear. You got to have the ears to hear, brother, and the eyes to see. Like, and that's what it's for, man. Like, we're not going to keep casting our pearls to swine, but this is pearls information. It don't belong in the mud. This belongs above the mud. This information belongs for people who are above earth, not for people who are on the earthly plane. Well, there you go, sister. And that's why I can vouch for my sister sometimes, because they don't know the true direction. But the second Adam is back. So if the second man is back, that means the second woman is back. So the woman has to also start looking in the spirit. Because the man had to look in the spirit to find himself. So our women got to look in their spirit to be able to see the spiritual man. So by the man getting out of line, the world has got out of line. But the man finna get back in line to put the world back in line. And that's the second Adam, which means the second generation of man and woman. Or not just man. Because Eve is our spirit. That's why it was Adam and an evil spirit. Or Eve. He did speak a new gospel, brother. That's why Paul's name was Saul. Paul's name was Saul, but it was transferred to Paul once he got introduced to Jesus, which is Barnabas, which is just us, which is a Levite, the son of constellations, the head of the constellations. So Paul spoke a new gospel because he didn't speak the old gospel he was speaking when he was Saul. I'm giving you the information you need to unlock the Bible that you say is false. So Paul spoke a new gospel, brother. The New Testament is being played out right now. Me and my brother, we speak a new gospel. We don't speak the Israelite gospel. And that what the African was thinking. Well, I wouldn't say he was really thinking that, but that what he was thinking. We was talking more of what the camps teaching. We don't teach what the camps teach. We don't teach what pastors teach. We read out the same book, but we preach a whole different gospel. The word was made flesh, man. That's why I say, we're not telling you Jesus come back. We're telling you Jesus is back and he in the flesh and he walking the earth. Right? I don't know what to tell you, but I know it's like, and that's why Jesus tell y'all the scripture is fulfilled. These people is forever hearing, but never hearing. They is forever seeing, but never seeing. Okay, bro. Hey, I'm gonna stay under that spell though. Hey, Tevin, you gotta be in the spirit, man. Because the Father has put a veil over those who do not believe. And that's why I tell everybody, anybody come on here and resonate with us, man, you is just as blessed as us. Like, we are going against, like I tell y'all, these are the scribes and Pharisees, and we are your Jesus characters. Everybody's going against us is a scribe. They either see the words or the book. That's a scribe. That's people that write stuff down. They can only see the words. A scribe can't see spirit. And you know, a Pharisee can't see the spirit. That's why he's a pharaoh. He's a slave. He like going to work every day. Anybody that's in the spirit hate going to work. So these are your scribes and Pharisees who don't have no spirit in them. So they can't simply see truth. It's not for them. So God has blinded their mind. And that's why I tell everybody, it's happy to be in that number. Blessed are you that are called in that number, man. Yeah, he say the woman is God. He giving up. He say, baby, you leave me. Man, I'm going to tell y'all, I was raised by my mama. She's passed now. She was beautiful to me. She took a lot of, and that's why I know women should study herbs. Because that's why my mama treated me. When I got the wine, oh boy, go outside. My mama ain't say, come here, baby. My mama, boy, all that crying. You know, go outside. But my mama nurtured me in a way that I needed so I could continue a man. I was raised by a single woman. My mom was a special woman. And my mama ain't leave me no kind of way. When it was time for my mama to deal with me, she called my uncles. Or I had 2 older brothers. Or she got my brothers. My mama ain't never deal with me, you know, face to face trying to check me like a man. And that's how I truly know what a woman's supposed to do. So I was raised by a single woman, but I had 2 older brothers that kind of guided me in so I was never defiled by a woman, y'all. Nah, nothing but me. You know, I was the middle child, so I had 2 older brothers to watch. So any mistakes they made, I was like, well, I can either do that. I know the consequences to it. Or I can either not do it. You know, so I was able to choose. But, you know, when you call a woman God, man, I know you ain't no man. You know, because you have given up all your power to something that's not stronger than you. Like physically a woman, it's through creation you can see God's word. So it's through creation you can see that a woman is not stronger than a man. And that don't make a woman beneath us. But that just I have some kind of task that's I'm supposed to do a little harder. That's why when somebody break in the house, I'm not going to wake my woman up. I'm going to get up. So God's house have been broken into, so God going to call his man to get up to go deal with the burglar. God not going to call all women to go deal with the burglar. No. Now, if we get hurt fighting a burglar, our women gonna come bandage us up and heal us and nurture us. That's a real woman's job, y'all. And we gotta go back to it, man. But any questions, y'all, about the day, man? It's about the timeline. I gotta get out of here. So any questions before I leave, man? And if not, y'all finna log off. If we don't have any questions. He speak a new gospel because I told you in the Old Testament Paul was Saul. If you read the New Testament, that's why it's a new gospel, brother. Jesus is the generation of the Levites that was gone pure. This is a book of prophecy, not a book of. This is a book of things to come. You know. Hey, brother, hey, you ain't gotta come on here. We lying. You'll never see me on my platform because I know you'll never see me on your platform. If you ever do a video, you'll never see me chiming in because I know you're lying. Because you don't believe truth. Because I'm telling you, the Father sent us to bring truth. You're looking at Jesus. You're looking at the doorway, so I know you'll never speak truth, so you'll never see me on your platform. And that's what amazed me with these brothers. If we lying, why you come on our platform? Because you got to see what we're doing because it resonates with your spirit. Because it's truth. You know, you'll never see me on your platform. You'll never see me on any of these platforms. I'm simply going to destroy you. I'm going to bring forth a doctrine, and I'm going to tell you what you're saying. I'm going to tell you why it's a lie and why you're saying it, and I'm going to tell you the truth about what you're saying. That's how you know when truth in front of you. That's the foundation we finna walk on. Everybody who's saying something, we're going to be able to give you truth about what you're saying and give you why you telling a lie. So you're going to be able to hear yourself speak and know why you're saying what you're saying. That's going to be your foundation. So even if you're telling a lie, we're still going to give you a solid foundation to walk on. Boy, that's how you know when truth in front of your face. But y'all, I got my little girl waiting on me, y'all, so I ain't going to take no more of her time. She's staring at me now. Oh, what you say, Romans 3 and 7? I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Hold up. And I'm out here taking time with my little daughter, and you think I get on here to play. Man, people better be ashamed of themselves. That's why it's fire and sword, man. The Father ain't playing no more, man. They ain't cutting these niggas' heads off, man. A lot of these niggas need their head cut off because they ain't using it. He said 3 and 7, Romans. For if truth of God had more abound through my lie unto his glory, why yet am I also judged as a sinner? I'm going to start at 3 and 6. For God forbid, for then now shall God judge the world. So God has not judged the world yet. God has judged the Jews. He did not judge the world. He judged Judah and Israel. That's why we in slavery. Our judgment was slavery. Now he finna judge the world and purify and rest. So because when the Father judged us, he did not rest. He was still at work. So now the Father finna judge the world. So this is the New Testament you actually being a part of, y'all. I mean, brother, so don't be a scribe and Pharisee, because that's what you been. You know, you got multiple brothers that come over here and edify this for you. You can choose. You ain't got to get it from me. They got brothers and sisters on there that can talk to you, brother. So you ain't got to get it from the mean brothers, unless you would want to call us. The mean brothers. Y'all too mean. How can somebody be mean and they telling you truth, man? We gotta become men, y'all. I just tell y'all, we gotta become men, man. When a brother watching a football game, he might jump up and knock the brother down. Now, if a man right there, you knock him down, you ain't gonna say, "Oh, brother, I'm all right." But you can't jump up and down when a woman sitting by you. You can't get all rough with a woman. If the woman get an elbow in her face, she might get cut. A brother get an elbow, he might not get cut. That lets you know he a man. So we gotta become men, man. We gotta be able to talk to each other like men and get all little feelings, man. Get all our feelings, y'all, because this ain't got nothing to do with feelings. Truth don't respect people at all. But y'all got my little girl waiting on me, y'all. That's it, man. We ain't got no questions. If he had judged the world now, Babylon would be destroyed. And all this wickedness would be around. His work is not done yet. And that's why, the Sabbath day is not here yet, y'all, because we are not at rest. But as always, man, I hope the Father has circumcised y'all heart and ears for the message, man. Peace and blessings, y'all. I'm out, man. One love for one truth, y'all. and we'll be back. Peace.